All right, I have something different here today. DeepTech Onyx. Those of you know that I'm here in the United States and I hunt foreshore with a lot of trash, different spots. And yeah, I'm influenced by Paul Warren's channel and some of the work that he's done with analog machines on his video channel. So he had one of these machines, or has one of these machines, and had a special 5.7 inch coil made for it by the DeepTech company. So they decided to do it for me also. So we're going to fool around with this machine today and see what we can find. I have the threshold turned all the way down. I have the disc just above red, which is the recommended disc setting. Volume, disc, all metal, ground. I already ground balanced the machine, which is really easy to do. The hardest part about ground balancing this machine for me is finding a clean spot to do it, but I managed to do so with this small coil. All right, let's see how we get on. All right, I think I've located my first signal of the day. I'm hunting with this thing a bit elevated. It's a Sparky machine. Let's see what we have here. What do we got? Hopefully something cool. I like trying out new machines. Oh, look at that. I see roundness. We have roundness. Cool. Looks like we have a nickel. Cool, that's a good sign because this is a lower conductor target. I was able to pick it out here. And just to show you all, cool, we start off with a nickel. Just to show you all, we're here just on the high end of that red on the discrimination, and it's not that hard, but you know, to find iron around here. But it was a good sized piece. This one here, this looks like a nice rusty railroad spike, and you can see here that it's totally knocked out just with disc in that. So that's what I want to see with the iron. All right, this language is going to be tough to get used to, but you can hear how it breaks up. I pull it up and pull it away, it breaks up and distorts. So I'm going to say that that's iron, or that's iron slag. But what I'm going to do on camera here is I'm going to dig this up. See how I really can't isolate it that good? Maybe there we can. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. I have a feeling that this isn't a masked non-ferrous. I have a feeling that this is iron, and I'm just getting used to this machine. So I'm just starting for the first time with it. So let's see what this is. What is this? It's a rock. Come on, Andy, get your shit together. It's a rock. It's a bloody rock. Where is it? I see rust, so yeah, this is just stuff I have to confirm in my head. I'm getting to know a new machine, and it's what you got to do when you have a new machine. You experiment, whether you dig up some targets that normally you wouldn't dig up. Now this looks like melted aluminum or lead, so maybe I'm wrong. Let's listen. Let's listen. Wow, you're gonna tell me that unmasked that target? Let's put this dirt back. Let's see what this is. Is this it's a rock? You guys got to be patient with me on this one because we're learning something new today. Again, it's not that these machines are complicated. Understanding their language might be something to get used to doing. Okay, I'm not sure if this is this is iron or not. Let's take a listen. Nope. So we're finding non-ferrous here. That's pretty interesting. Okay. Located a potential signal. Noticing I really have to take my time analyzing the signals here. Almost wish I had a sensitivity control. There we go. We got a coin. Nice. We have a Roosevelt dime. Been there a while. Okay. Picked out another coin. Moving on. All right. I found a potential. Let's see. Mucky down here. That's why I put plastic wrap on my handles. These are spongy handles. I don't want to get full of all the muck. So, let's see what this is. What do we got? That's not it. Okay. Obviously a hot rock, which I better learn how to identify. Let's see. Wow. Either that or it's slag. But yeah, this stuff is I'm just curious if we turn up a disc a little more. Let's see. Okay, let me phase it back a little bit. I shouldn't be using the disc. You know, this is going to be tough to work with a high disc here. Try it on the edge, but that's very high disc. I don't think I want to do that here. I'm not going to unmask that well. I'm going to have to get used to figuring out how to identify these. Alright, I've been working with this machine off camera, just trying to get used to it, and got two things in this hole here. I got this, which I believe is slag, and I popped this, which is non-ferrous. Let's have a listen. I'm not sure if this is lead. Looks like it could be lead, but here, let's listen to the slag. Don't hear it, right? And this is the non-ferrous. So that's a good sign. I raised the disc a little bit just because I'm not used to this machine. It's really sparky down here. I have a lot of coke, hot rocks, and slag. So we're just going to keep experimenting and moving along here and see how we make out. All right, hopefully I located something here. Starting to break up that way. I'm lifting the coil to see. There we go. Started to break up there. Let's see. Let's learn. Let's learn. Can't be this, is it? This is wire. No wonder why. Yep, that's what it was. Some type of copper wire. Alright. It was on the surface. We'll continue. Alright, I'm chugging along here. I think I have a good isolated signal. Listen to this. There are beeps, pops, and ticks, but this one was able to be isolated. Let's see what we have here. I had a surface brass screw that I located with the detector. I didn't do it on camera. Doing a lot less on camera here because I'm trying to get to know this machine. There we go. Huh. Okay. I knew it couldn't have been that deep. Let's see what this is. That's small. Could that be non-ferrous? Let's listen. Yeah, look at that little thing. Wow. That looks like another part of a brass screw. There's threads on that. Listen to that. We picked it out of there. All right, very cool. All right, I got something under this branch. Pretty close to the surface. I think I might actually see something here, but I'm not sure if this is it. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. That's just crushed brass. Something made of brass. All right. Okay, I think I have a possibility here. Find you really got to slow down with this machine and inspect each signal. Which, in this spot, those of you who've seen me here before know I have to slow down anyway. Let's see what this could be. Let's see what this could be. Yeah. You see me down here with my compadre, my Silver Saber, my Bandito 2. And I've had other machines down here. Oh, come on, can't be this. Am I picking up that tiny piece of aluminum? You gotta be kidding me. Let's quiet this down. I mean, look at this. This is part of like a rivet, I think. I don't think it's lead. Yeah. Well, it's got no problem finding the tiny stuff, I'll tell you that. I mean, come on. Let's just scan over that and make sure that was the only signal. That thing is tiny. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Jeez. All right, moving on. All right, seems like a really good signal here. Over here, I can't isolate. This is why I really got to slow down with this machine, because you can hear it's sparky. But when you slow down, you can isolate a good target. There we go. That's a good target, I think. Okay. Sorry about the noise, people. This is a noisy spot. Let's see. Hopefully, seems like a pretty decent sized signal. We got roundness. Cool. Ooh, could this be an old coin? Ah, that's a Washington quarter. Very good though. Cool. Glad we picked it out of that mess. All right, maybe we got something else, because right where we pulled that Washington quarter up, I was just checking before I left, and I hear another signal down here. That would be cool if it's another coin. Maybe I had a little spill here. What do we got? Come on. Come on. What is this? Well, it's not a spill. It's a piece of brass or copper. You see the green tarnish. Let's listen. Yeah. Wow. It's just... I'm gonna use the phrase from Paul for those who say I copy his channel. Targets on top of targets. Yes, I said it. Damn me. All right, so I've been doing some conversing with my friend online, Paul, who uses this machine on the Thames, so we're just comparing notes on some of these, of deciphering some signals, sending video back and forth, but it's really interesting how to use this machine. This thing slams on some of the smallest stuff that I've ever seen, and which, you know, if you're looking for earrings and things like that, I mean, that's what you want, right? It's definitely a fun machine to use. It's totally different from anything else I've used. Let's see what this is. No. Okay, this isn't the signal. This is iron, I believe. But unless, wait, I'm not sure. Let's listen. I'm not sure what this is. Okay, that was iron. So whatever we were picking up, let's listen again. Right in there. Shh. Again, for those who have watched my videos know you can't put anything down here even. There it is. Look at how tiny. This is ridiculous. This is cool. I think this, I don't know if this is a rivet or if this was a pellet from a pellet gun. Listen to this, huh? Amazing. Okay, down by this pottery, I think I'm getting a signal. And what's neat to the right of that, I don't think that's worth digging up, but there's a tooth. We'll see if that's worth digging up. Look at the tooth, people. It's a tooth. Huh. Oh, put that up there. Interesting. Not every day I find a tooth on the foreshore. Well, I guess I've found some in the past. Okay, this is the iron. This isn't what we were getting. Alright. Alright, I'm still getting a signal here. I cut away to check it again. Let's see. Got a better view of where it is now. I'd like to see something good come up today, other than a few modern coins. I mean, I'll take them. It's cool to dig up any coin, but this it? No. There it is, a coin. Look at that. All right. We picked that baby out. What is it? I was all excited. I was like, see roundness, and it's like, yeah. What's this, a penny? Looks like it's copper. Can't get a look out of it. Let's see. Let's go walk down to the water and take a look. Let's see what we got. See, this is... I thought I saw a different pattern, but now I'm starting to see Lincoln, so... I thought maybe I had an older coin. Lanternfly, nymph. Bastards. They're an infestation of them in this country. I think they come from Japan. Yep, we got a copper penny. Cool. Alright. It's going to try to take you along for a ride here. We'll make this the last signal. Okay, I want to see what this is. Let's get that rock out there. Starts to get distorted. Let me do a 90 on it. Yeah, I don't think that's anything. Okay, I'm gonna inspect this under this rock. Let's see what we have. All right, is it the rock? I don't know. I don't think so. Let's see. I don't think that's worth digging, but let's see. Now that I've removed the rock, let's see. Let's see. It's all a learning process for me. It's the beauty of using these machines is you're always learning a different way to hunt. And just being able to uncover non-ferrous amongst a sea of trash, iron, slag, and iron, to me is amazing. This it? You can't put this thing down anywhere. That's slag. Okay. Or iron. Somewhere there will be the non-ferrous. This is, oh my god, it's so impossible to see this stuff. Where is it? I lost my way. This slag. That can't be it. Alright. We're gonna have to locate this again. It's a problem here. You move one thing around, two things around, and everything gets lost. So you see all the crap that's coming out of this area. Slag and iron. Let's see. This is frustrating. There it is. Oh, don't tell me that this is it. This wire. It must be it. This freaking wire made all that racket? Come on. Really? There you have it. Look at that. Wow. We had pieces of slag come out of that. Iron. And this is copper wire. Just broke it in half. That must be what we were hearing. So, this is the Onyx. I think I'm going to use this as a weapon in this Foreshore spot. You know? And we'll see how it works out in the future. That is not a good signal. But yep, that was that copper wire. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this this unorganized video of me learning a new machine, out with it for the first time. Being honest, never rehearsed it, never nothing. So just gave it a try today, and we're going to continue to use this and see where else we could use a machine like this. Thanks for coming along.